High school baseball and softball on Ticket TV is presented by Greenway Equipment Sales, McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street, Bangor, and Wilson Street, Brewer, Next Home Experience, Firehouse Subs, Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, Hidden Meadows Golf Course, and Levesque Business Solutions. High school sports on Ticket TV also brought to you by Northeast Driving School, Dean's Detailing, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, Varney Mazda, Varney Chevrolet, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Loring Job Corps, Coldbrook Mitsubishi, Blackfly Coffee, Mad Cat and Company, Novus Auto Glass, Bangor Window Shade, Hartford's Auto Service, Flash Me Maine Photo Booths, Bennett Auto Center, Tiller and Rye, Angelo's Pizzeria, Hillside Athletics, Liberty Olton Insurance, Bangor Tire Company, Pat's Pizza Hampden, Union Street Laundromat and Dry Cleaners, Frank's Bake Shop, The Heating Lodge, Comfort Shoes and More, Memory Lane Assisted Living, The Growing Place, The Coach House Restaurant, Tim's Plumbing, Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company, Knowlton Automotive, Bangor Floral, The Local in Orono, Doors Equipment Company, Napa Auto Parts, Hammond Lumber Company, Creative Options, Midcoast Denture Design, Fielder's Choice Ice Cream, Auto Radiator Services, Henry's Bridal Boutique, Dairy Queen in Bangor and Old Town, and First National Bank. Ticket TV is a production of Maine Sports Leader 92.9 The Ticket and Sportsnet Maine. Hello everyone and welcome to Hampden Academy, the site of tonight's Ticket TV contest between the visitors, the Old Town Coyotes, and the Hampden Academy Broncos. Class A-B crossover matchup tonight in softball featuring a pair of 9-win teams. You got the Old Town Coyotes coming in at 9-4. They are 6th in the Class B standings, excuse me. The Hampden Academy Broncos are 9-3 on the season, so we should have a good one here tonight. My name is Mark Paulette, coming to you live from the Dean's Detailing broadcast booth. For over 5 decades, Dean's Detailing has been Maine's auto detailing leader. Renew your vehicle's appearance, protect your auto investment, enjoy the ride. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. And we welcome you into the pregame show here with the sun setting out beyond left field over Hampden Academy. It is the Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center pregame show. Whether you're watching some sports at the bar or taking the family out for a great meal and some fun, Heroes is the place to be. The official sports grill of Ticket TV in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. Well, I mentioned the records. Both teams with 9 wins coming into the game tonight. Let's take a look at those standings. There you see Old Town in 4th place in Class B at 9-3. Despite owning the third most wins there in Class B, they trail Nokomis, Herman, and Ellsworth at the top of the standings. And then you got a 10-win Belfast team and MDI on their heels. As for the Hampden Academy Broncos, as we move into this later portion of the season, Hampden 7th in the Class A standings at 9-4, sandwiched between Edward Little in 6th and Lewiston in 7th. Our coverage on Ticket TV is presented by Greenway Equipment Sales, your locally owned John Deere dealer celebrating 30 years in business. See the Smith brothers in Bangor and Ellsworth because nothing runs like a Deere. And we're brought to you by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor, as well as Wilson Street in Brewer. They are hiring, work a flexible schedule. You can work 5 or 40 hours. It's all about what works for you. Start at $17 and up. Search for these locations at jobs.mchire.com. You can see there the captains meeting with the umpires behind home plate. We're right on top of the scene here at Hampden Academy. We'll take our first time out, and when we come back, it's senior night for the Broncos. We'll highlight those 3 players as well as some other star performances. We have a nominee from each team up for Athlete of the Week at 929theticket.com. We'll highlight those players when we come back. This is high school softball on Ticket TV.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And nobody knows better than our loyal customers.
Since 1994, our family has proudly sold and serviced John Deere products. Our customers know that quality and reliability set John Deere apart.
And right now at Greenway, take advantage of this offer.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 60 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith Brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth, and Bangor.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Like our spicy Cajun chicken with Cajun seasoned grilled chicken breast and a house-made Cajun mayo. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Visit 920 Stillwater Avenue, Bangor.
Your locally family-owned McDonald's, Wilson Street Brewer, Main Street, and Union Street in Bangor are hiring weekend team members. Work full-time or part-time as a second job. Apply online at jobs.mchire.com and learn more about the Archways tuition assistance to further your education and future. Once again, you can apply online at jobs.mchire.com for openings at Wilson Street in Brewer, Main Street, and Union Street in Bangor for weekend team members. Get started today at jobs.mchire.com.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
Welcome back to Hampden Academy on Ticket TV. Our coverage presented by Next Home Experience. For the third straight year, Next Home is the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. Looks like we are going to be getting this game underway about 10 minutes early here with the Broncos and the Coyotes going over their final team talks. And now you get the Broncos coming out onto the diamond. And we are just a couple of minutes away from getting this one started. I told you before we went to break that we have a couple players to spotlight. First for the Hampden Academy Broncos, it is senior night. So we got to shout out their 3 seniors. Charlie Shute, number 3. Lorelei Parker, number 9. And Megan Delahanty, number 12. Here on senior night in front of the home fans. And also, speaking of the Broncos, Kat Fascini is up for Athlete of the Week at 929theticket.com. Kat, the Hampden shortstop, she has a grand slam to her credit this season. She also last week against Bangor went 3 for 4 with an RBI through a complete game on the mound, giving up just 3 hits and striking out 12. On the other side, for the Old Town Coyotes, they have an Athlete of the Week nomination as well. Sage Evans, you know that name from the basketball court. Sage also quite the beast out there on the softball diamond. 3 for 4, the double and a home run last week against Ellsworth to get her up for this Athlete of the Week award. Well, with the warm-up pitches being thrown, time now to get you the starting lineups. We'll begin with the visitors from Old Town. It'll be Sage Evans leading things off. You see Sage getting in her warm-up hacks right there. Sage in center field, followed by Ava Braslett at short. Natalie Fournier is the left fielder. Emily Wheeler bats cleanup at third base. Alexis DeGrasse in the 5-hole at second. Danica Brown at first. Brianna Trim behind the plate. Taylor Madden in right field. And it's Arabelle Milligan on the mound for the Coyotes, coached by head coach John Milligan. For the Hampden Academy Broncos, Charlie Shute on the mound, I should say, or here on the turf, more of a circle. Lorelei Parker is in left field. Jada Bilodeau in right. Megan Delahanty on senior night. Batting cleanup at third base. Kat Fascini in the 5-hole at short. Addie Worcester at second. Piper Parker at first. Aubrey Shaw behind the plate. And Mariah Kuhn in center rounds out the lineup for the Broncos. There's Sage Evans ready to get this game underway. Milligan's got the ball in her hands, and we are ready to begin here at Hampden Academy. The dugouts come to life as Milligan checks the wristband, and Evans awaits the first pitch of the game. It's through for strike 1. 0-1 against Evans. Chance coming out of the Coyote dugout. You can see them in the corner of your screen as Evans takes that pitch upstairs to even the count at 1-1. Our coverage brought to you in part by Firehouse Subs. It's back for a limited time. Firehouse Subs Barbecue Cuban Sub features slow smoked pulled pork, honey ham, melted Swiss, golden barbecue sauce slaw, and spicy pickle chips. The 1-1 is down in the turf for ball 2. 2-1 the count to the Coyote leadoff hitter. Evans watches that one upstairs and has the hitter's count to begin the game at 3-1. Three and one the count to the Coyote leadoff hitter. Here it is. And that floats upstairs for ball 4. Evans down to first with a 5-pitch walk to begin the contest. Evans down to first. It'll bring up the Old Town shortstop, Ava Braslett. First pitch to Braslett. Evans takes off for second. She shows bunt and nicks it right back in front of us for strike 1. Didn't take out our camera, but one to the right of us. Perched up here behind home plate. 0-1 the count after the foul bunt attempt. Saw Braslett check her wristband to see if it plays on again. Again, Evans takes off. She shows bunt, pulls back, throw down to second. Not in time as Evans goes sliding in with a swipe. Evans with a walk, now into scoring position following the steal. Braslett with a check of the count and awaits the pitch. Milligan has the signal into the delivery, and that skips in. Evans with a big lead off of second base, but back to the bag. That pitch catches the inside corner. Two and two is the count. Runner on second base. Still nobody out here in the top of the first inning. Two is upstairs and the count runs full. Once again, Evans dancing about a third of the way to third base before making her way back to the bag with the count now full, 3-2. That's in the air to right center. That will shoot the gap and go over the wall. It brings home Evans with the ground rule double, and the Coyotes lead this game 1-0, 2 batters in. RBI ground rule double for Ava Braslett, and Old Town out to the early lead. Braslett trades places with Evans out at second base, and it'll bring up the number 3 hitter in the Old Town lineup, Natalie Fournier. Left fielder digging in, but first checks the signals. First pitch to Fournier. Right over the heart of the plate for strike 1. That one down and in from shoot. Fournier thought about it, but watched it through for a strike. She's now down in the count. Shoot in search of a punch out. The two-strike pitch is taken low. Once again with a two-strike delivery, and that one a little high. Shoot wanted to see those signals again. Now she has it. And once again with a two-strike delivery, that one's down in the dirt to the backstop. And making her way down to third base is Bracelet. Down to first goes Fournier on the walk. And the Coyotes continue their threat with runners on the corners. Runners on first and third for Emily Wheeler. Cleanup hitter for the Coyotes, digging in on the left side. Shoot into the delivery, first pitch swinging and fouled off the top of the netting. That foul ball, I guess, landed right below our feet on the other side of the netting. Now 0-1 to the cleanup hitter. That one's ripped into right field. That'll find turf and bring in at least one to the wall. Wheeler into second. They're sending the runner from third. No throw to the plate. Scoring without any sort of contest at the dish. Natalie Fournier. It's a 2-run double for Emily Wheeler. And the Coyotes out to an early 3-0 lead. Runner on second, still nobody out, and it brings up Alexis DeGrasse, another familiar name from the Coyotes' runs on the basketball court in recent years. That pitch catches the inner half for strike one. The first four have all reached for Old Town. DeGrasse trying to keep the line moving, but she swings through an off-speed pitch there, and it's 0-2. Nothing and two. Shoot in search of the first out here in the top of the first. And backing DeGrasse off the plate, but it's a called strike three. Shoot has her first K of the game as DeGrasse goes down looking. And there's one down now in the top of the first. One out, runner in scoring position. It brings up Danica Brown, the Old Town first baseman. Shoot back on the rubber and ready for the first delivery. Showing bunt is Brown. Sends that one foul. Brown awaits the 0-1. Here it is. That's down and in. One and one is the count to Brown. And that one backs her up for ball two. the sun shining in from over the left field fence right on top of Hampden Academy right now. 2-1 to Brown. Swing and a miss, and the count is even at 2-2. Shoot got DeGrasse looking, now trying to get Brown. After the first 4 reached and 3 scored for the Coyotes, the 2-2 fouled straight back. Shoot checks the wristband. And again, the 2-2 is down in the turf. We got another full count here in the first inning with the Coyotes making Shoot work. Payoff pitch from Shoot. In the air to left center field, struck well. Going back, looking up, it is out of here. Danica Brown, a 2-run home run and a 5-run inning so far for the Coyotes. Her teammates Mauber at the plate. Danica Brown extends the Coyote lead. They have come out swinging tonight at Hampden Academy. Now we got a meeting on the mound by the Bronco infield. Take a look at that cut from Brown. On a 3-2 pitch. Got all of that one. So Evans started this by walking, stealing second. She came around to score in an RBI double by Ava Bracelet. Natalie Fournier drew a walk. Emily Wheeler a 2-run double. Shoot got Alexis DeGrasse looking. Before that, Danica Brown 2-run home run. And it brings up the Old Town backstop, Brianna Trim. Trim swings through the first pitch. Oh, 1 is swung on and missed. 0-2. Taylor Madden waiting on deck. If anybody reaches, the Arabelle Milligan, the number 9 hitter. That one dips low for a first ball. At Levesque Business Solutions, they're your one-stop source for office equipment or office furniture. Levesque Business Solutions, call 942-2226. One, two, skips through. At Hidden Meadows Golf Course, when you get ready for a round of golf, you make sure your shoes fit, you make sure your clothes fit. Did you make sure your clubs fit? Call 827-4779 to set up a club fitting. Hidden Meadows Golf Course, where golf is for everyone. 5-0 Coyotes here in the first. Still looking for more. The count 2-2 to Brianna Trim. Just getting a piece of that one to stay alive. Coyotes are a hot team. They've come in with 5 consecutive wins. Off-speed pitch hit in the air to shallow left field. Coming on to make the catch is Lorelei Parker, now 2 down in the top of the first. Two down in this first inning for Taylor Madden, Coyote right fielder. Chokes up on the bat and awaits the first delivery. Catching the inner corner for strike 1 is Chute. One dips low. Coyotes in their last 5 wins over Bangor, MDI, Ellsworth, and 2 against Presque Isle. That one on the ground to second. Glove there and zipped over to first, but the ball is dropped. Madden digging down the line, and an error is going to extend this top of the first inning. So Madden reaches on the E3, dropped over at first base by Parker. And that does bring up the number 9 hitter and the pitcher for the Coyotes. First pitch, she thought about it and watches it through for strike 1. Arabelle Milligan, the 9th batter for the Coyotes here in the top of the first. Sage Evans waiting on deck should that lineup turn over. Milligan backs off that one to even the count at 1-1. Arabelle will be heading out to the circle after whenever the third out is made in this first inning. Here's the 1-1 delivery, a swing and a miss for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes to Arabelle Milligan. Shoot with 1 strikeout so far, looking for another. The 1-2 skips in to even the count. Two and two to the number 9 hitter for the Coyotes. Off-speed pitch gets her swinging. Chute gets out of the inning, but the Coyotes send 9 to the plate. 5 of them cross, and after half an inning, it's Old Town 5, Hampden coming up. This is high school softball on Ticket TV.
We get up and go, no matter what day it is. We make sure nothing keeps us from doing what needs to be done, because we're driven by what we love. Milwaukee's outdoor power equipment handles any job, big or small. From trimmers, blowers, and mowers to chain and pole saws, Milwaukee's battery-operated high-output tools will help get you to the moments that matter most. Get what you need to keep you firing on all cylinders when you sign up for Napa Rewards. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
At Midcoast Denture Design, we truly understand the importance of offering an affordable treatment plan that always considers your needs first. We create beautiful new full and partial dentures, as well as offering repairs and relines to your current dentures. We want your denture to fit comfortably, be affordable, and most of all, make you happy.
At Midcoast Denture Design, your smile is what matters most. In fact, it's our job to make sure you have a smile you can be proud of at a price you can afford.
Call Midcoast Denture Design,
because everyone deserves to have an awesome smile.
Life is so much better when you impact the lives of those around you, and with Creative Options, you will. Creative Options provides services and support to adults with intellectual disabilities, and right now, Creative Options is looking for shared living providers who take clients into their own homes, kind of like adult foster care. You'll enjoy a generous, tax-free stipend to work from home and make a difference in someone's life. To apply for this tremendous opportunity, simply visit creativeoptionsllc.org. That's creativeoptionsllc.org.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
At Northeast Driving School, they have been the leader in driver training since 1969. Register for driver's ed courses today. Greater Bangor's #1 driving school. Go to northeastdrivingschool.com. First pitch swinging and blooping one into right center as Charlie Chute gets past the right fielder Madden, and Chute chugs into second base with a leadoff double on the first pitch of the bottom of the second inning. Coyotes plated 5 in the top half of the inning. Now the Broncos looking to get their offense in gear. Runner on second after one pitch for Lorelei Parker. Parker followed by Bilodeau, Delahanty, and Fascini as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now it's the Hampden dugout making noise off to our left. The 1-0 is popped up on the infield. Coming in from second to make the play is DeGrasse. First out of the inning retires Parker. And we'll bring up the Hampden right fielder, Jayla Bilodeau. Jada with a runner at second base and one down. Swings through the first pitch for strike one. Bilodeau back in there and awaiting the 0-1. Working quickly, Milligan delivers another strike and is ahead 0-2. So a double on the first pitch of the inning, but now a quick out followed by an 0-2 count, showing bunt and sending that one foul up the third base line. There's the second out of this bottom half of the inning. Two down now and a runner on second for Megan Delahanty, one of the three seniors being honored here tonight for the Broncos. First pitch swinging in the air, deep center, Evans back, looking up, it's out of here. Megan Delahanty on senior night, a two-run homer to get the Broncos on the board. Seven runs and two homers so far in this first inning. Old Town in front 5-2. Coming up next is Kat Fascini. She's got the capability to go deep. Had a grand slam earlier this season. Kat up for Athlete of the Week at 929theticket.com. 3 for 4 with a ribby and a 12 strikeout complete game on the mound against the Rams last week. Got a piece of that one, but into the catcher's mitt for strike one. The 0-1 is in the air to center field. Evans calls for it and makes the catch. It's a quick bottom half of the inning, but the Broncos pick up two on the Megan Delahanty two-run home run. And after one here at Hampden Academy, it's Old Town 5, Hampden 2. You're watching high school softball on Ticket TV.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
Your local professional, eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
You deserve a clean car. Let the pros at Dean's Detailing renew your vehicle's appearance and protect your auto investment. Enjoy your ride. Dean's gift cards are the perfect fit. Dean'sDetailing.com.
To my first Mazda, thanks for always being there for me. Watch after your next owner, as you have me.
Find your Mazda today at Varney Mazda in Bangor.
Back here in Hampden for the second straight inning, Sage Evans leading things off. The leadoff hitter for the Coyotes began that 5-run first inning with a walk, a steal of second, and came around to score on an RBI double from Braslett. Evans swings and foul tips the first pitch back for strike one. An eventful first inning, 7 runs on the board, 5 of them belonging to the Coyotes. Their first 4 runners reached in the first inning when they sent 9 to the plate. Danica Brown capping the scoring effort with a 2-run home run for Megan Delahanty, matching that with a 2-run homer of her own in the bottom half of the inning. 1-1 the count to Evans. Down and in for ball 2. Chute a check of the wristband, and Evans awaits the 2-1. Here it is. Upstairs for ball 3. Evans ahead 3-1 for the second straight at bat. Walked on 5 pitches in the first. Can shorten up the strike zone here. In on the hands, getting a piece of it, but fouling it straight back, and the count now 3-2. Chute shakes off the first sign. Now has one she likes. Back to the rubber with the payoff pitch to Evans. Swing and a miss. Chute gets Evans swinging to begin the top of the second. Third strikeout so far for Charlie Chute. Our coverage here on Ticket TV brought to you in part by Uno Pizzeria and Grill. Check out the family meal deal at Uno's. 2 pizzas, your choice of a salad or appetizer, along with 2 fountain drinks for just $29.99. Uno's at 725 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Order to go by calling 947-5000 or go to unos.com. Braslett watches the first pitch high for ball 1. She had an RBI double back in the first before she came around to score on a 2-run double by Emily Wheeler. 1-0 the count to the Coyote number 2 hitter. Make it 2-0. At Acadia Federal Credit Union, they are a full-service financial institution with 8 branches, 3 of them in Bangor. Find out how Acadia can enrich your life at acadiafcu.org. 2-0 to Braslett. Swinging away and lining one to second base. Nice catch is made over there by Worcester. Addie Worcester reaching up to snare the liner. And there's 2 down here in the second. A K and an L4 brings up Natalie Fournier. She walked and scored back in the first. Different story here in the second for Chute, who gets 2 quick outs. And Fournier swinging through the first pitch for strike 1. The 0-1 to Fournier. Has to lift her back leg to get out of the way of that pitch. One is through there for strike 2. Chute a strike away from a clean inning here in the top of the second. Of course, this matchup also being played over off to our right on the baseball diamond. Coyotes and the Broncos, including Hampden Academy squad number 1 in Class A, 12-1. Swing and a miss for Fournier. Chute with a strong effort in the second, a couple of strikeouts, and a 1-2-3 inning. After 1.5, Old Town 5, Hampden 2 on Ticket TV.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Like our spicy Cajun chicken with Cajun seasoned grilled chicken breast and a house-made Cajun mayo. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Visit 920 Stillwater Avenue, Bangor.
Back here at Hampden Academy on Ticket TV. Our coverage brought to you in part by Colebrook Mitsubishi, New England's #1 volume Mitsubishi dealer. featuring a 5-year, 60,000-mile comprehensive warranty and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty with rates as low as 0%. Colebrook Mitsubishi, 337 Madison Ave in Skowhegan, and colebrookmitsubishi.com. With the teams getting ready for the bottom of the second, let's take a look at the program history. Starting off with the visitors from Old Town, the Class B 2012, 16 and 17 state champions. Last year, 12 wins in the regular season. You see no fewer than 11 over the last 3 years. Coyotes making it to the North semifinals where they fell to Nokomis. Show you the Bronco program history here in just a second. After Worcester goes after the first pitch and grounds it to third. Nice play on the short hop and a throw across the diamond by Wheeler. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the second. 5-3 on the putout, and it brings up Piper Parker, the Bronco first baseman. Parker goes after the first pitch and pops it up behind third. Ranging over to make the catch is Broslet. 2 pitches, 2 outs in the second. They never get a chance to show you that Bronco program history. 2 up, 2 down for Aubrey Shaw. Bronco catcher might want to take a pitch here. Instead goes after the first and drives it to right center. Going back, it's over the head of Madden, up and over the fence for a ground rule double. Aubrey Shaw following the lead of her teammates, again attacking that first pitch, sending that one over the wall in right center field, and Shaw into scoring position with 2 down as Mariah Kuhn, the number 9 hitter, comes to the plate for the Broncos. We got the umpires talking things over. Brief conversation, and now ready to resume here in the second with Kuhn digging in. Running scoring position and 2 down. She didn't mean to go after the first pitch, but did, got a piece of it and sent it foul up the first base line. 4 pitches by Arabelle Milligan here in the second inning. All 4 have been swung at. There's 2 down, there's a runner on second. That's about as much as you can do with 4 pitches. 0-1 is fouled off to our right, and 0-2 to the Hampden number 9 hitter. Milligan ready with the 0-2. Here it is, and jumping out of the way is Kuhn. That ball went right under her feet. If Kuhn reaches, we'll show you the Bronco program history. If not, we'll bring it your way in the top half of the third inning. There's the 1-2. Fouled off to our right. You know what? That should buy us just enough time to throw it up there right now. Let's see that Hampden Academy program history. The Broncos looking for their first regional championship. Made the playoffs last year with a record of 9-7. Lost in the quarterfinals to Skowhegan. You see that 13-win season back in 2022. 1-2 the count. 2 down and a runner on second in the bottom of the second for Kuhn, who chops it to third. Glove there, throw across the diamond, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. The Broncos leave 1, and after 2 full, Old Town 5, Hampden 2 here on Ticket TV.
Your locally family-owned McDonald's, Wilson Street Brewer, Main Street, and Union Street in Bangor are hiring weekend team members. Work full-time or part-time as a second job. Apply online at jobs.mchire.com and learn more about the Archways tuition assistance to further your education and future. Once again, you can apply online at jobs.mchire.com for openings at Wilson Street in Brewer, Main Street, and Union Street in Bangor for weekend team members. Get started today at jobs.mchire.com.
Hammond Lumber Company is honored to have again been named one of the best places to work in Maine. Hammond Lumber recognizes the importance of employee satisfaction. They provide a positive workplace environment with opportunities to grow. Hammond has continued to grow too, with more team members across Maine and New Hampshire. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com. Hammond Lumber Company, proud to be one of the best places to work in Maine.
1, 2, 3,
Welcome back to Hampden for the start of the third inning. The visitors from Old Town in front by 3. Here on Ticket TV, coverage brought to you in part by Angela's Pizzeria. If you're in the mood for mouth-watering pizza or Italian food made from fresh ingredients, come to Angela's Pizzeria in Bangor and Hampden. And Blackfly Coffee is a local coffee shop with drive-thru and mobile ordering, serving the best coffee in the area and featuring fresh squeezed lemonade at 107 Main Road in Holden. Shoot back out there for the third inning of work. Got tagged with 5 runs in that first. Quick work in the second, though. 1-2-3 with a couple of strikeouts. Here's Emily Wheeler leading off the top of the third. Wheeler had a 2-run double as part of that 5-run first inning for the Coyotes. Chewed into the windup. The 1-0 is grounded foul up the first baseline. Looking for something to do after the game? Check out Mad Cat & Company, located in the North Brewer Shopping Plaza, for amazing food and drink specials and karaoke every Wednesday through Saturday. It's Mad Cat & Company, where friends meet and become family. Wheeler awaits the 1-1. That skips through the right-handed batter's box to make the count 2-1. Nice shot of the field right there, which is nestled into the corner of the football field here at Hampden Academy. The portable fence extending throughout the outfield. Nice pitch there by Chute. Off-speed pitch to come back and catch the outside corner and even the count at 2-2. 2-2 to Wheeler, leading off the top of the third inning for the Coyotes. She'll be followed by DeGrasse, Brown, and should anyone reach, Trim. 2-2, popped up off the end of the bat, shallow left center field. No one's going to get there. Takes a high hop off the turf. Wheeler heads for second, and she is in there standing with her second double of the game because nobody touched that. Clean double for Wheeler to begin this top of the third. Not quite hit with the same authority as her 2-run scoring double was back in the first, but they count all the same in the box score. Wheeler out on second to begin this third, and DeGrasse digging in. Alexis went down looking back in the first, and backs off the first pitch here as Wheeler heads down to third. The ball squirted past the catcher and to the backstop. Now a runner on third with nobody out here in the third. The Coyotes looking to add to their lead. DeGrasse ahead 2-0 after another pitch in the dirt. Or I guess technically the rubber here in Hampden. Down in those turf pellets. DeGrasse ahead 2-0, can be selective here. She swings at it and chops it foul up the third base line. At Novus Auto Glass, you can give them a call today at 945-6488 to get your windshield repaired or replaced. And Bangor Window Shade and Drapery offers custom blinds, shades, drapery, and outdoor awnings at 105 Main Street in Bangor. Chute wants to see those signals again. Gets one she agrees with, checks the wristband. Back on the mound for a 2-1. Swing and a miss by DeGrasse, and the count even at 2-2. Snap throw to third goes off the runner Wheeler, but she'll stay right there as that dugout only about 10 to 15 feet off to her right. Two balls, two strikes, the count on the batter. Here it is from Chute. Swing and a miss. Charlie has her 5th strikeout of the game and the first out here in the top of the 3rd. Here's Danica Brown. She made some noise in the first as part of that 5-run inning, crushing a 2-run home run to cap off that 5-run frame. Now she's got a runner at third, 1 down here in the 3rd. Big hole straight up the middle. Infield playing in. Brown, was she able to lay off? Missed the signal on that last one. Have to wait until the next pitch we get. That one is through for a strike to Brown. Brown watches that one through for strike 2. We can now confirm that first pitch was indeed a ball. Brown behind in the count 1-2. Though she also had 2 strikes on her back in the first when she hit that 2-run home run, which came on a full count. Here's the 1-2 to Brown. Hit in the air to left field. Hit pretty well. Should be deep enough to score the runner as the catch is made. Tagging at third is Wheeler and coming home without a throw. Brown with a sac fly picks up her 3rd RBI of the game. She's driven in half of the runs for the Coyotes, who now lead the Broncos 6-2. Bases cleared, 2 down. Brings up Brianna Trim, Coyote catcher. So Wheeler, who led off the inning with a double, has come home to score. Now up to Trim to extend it. Swings at the first pitch for strike 1. Trim flew out to left field back in the first. Nothing and 1. And now it's 0-2. Hartford's Auto Service is a family-owned and operated automotive repair shop for all major and minor auto repairs. It's Hartford's Auto Service at 62 Liberty Drive in Herman. Shoot ahead, 0-2, looking to get out of the 3rd, but that pitch misses low. The sun is now dipped below Hampden Academy out in left field. The lights are on. And the 1-2 to Trim. Just getting a piece of it to stay alive. Jute with 5 Ks to her credit, looking for another. 1-2. Swing and a miss. There is that 6th strikeout for Jude. It ends the 3rd, but not before the Coyotes get another through 2.5. Old Town 6, Hampden 2 here on Ticket TV.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Back in Hampden, getting ready for the bottom of the 3rd here on Ticket TV with the Coyotes in front 6-2. Our coverage brought to you in part by Flash Me Maine Photo Booth Rentals. They are Maine's premier photo booth experience. Check them out at flashmemaine.com. And after the game, swing by Fielder's Choice for an ice cream located at 339 Audlin Road. Fielder's Choice has 41 flavors of hard serve, 9 flavors of soft serve, plus fan favorite sundaes like the dugout floor, the muddy cleat, and the closer. Bennett Auto Center. You can experience the Bennett Auto Center difference. Gave them a call the other day to book an appointment at 99 Thatcher Street in Bangor and at BennettAutoCenter.com. And finally here, before the start of this bottom of the third, I'll tell you about Tiller and Rye, a local grocer located at 20 South Main Street in Brewer that is proud to offer products from right here in the great state of Maine. Top of the lineup due up here in the third for the Broncos. It's Chute, Parker, and Gabrick. Although it looks, we'll have to see about that number 3 hitter because Jada Bilodeau began the game in right field before Gabrick took over after the bottom of the first. First pitch to Chute misses down and in for ball 1. Chute doubled back in the first. Swings at this one and drives it to center, but right there is Sage Evans making the catch head high for the first out. One up, one down for Lorelei Parker. Parker popped out to second her first time up. First pitch from Milligan misses inside for ball 1. One-0 is chopped wide of third, foul. Let's take a look at the live events this week on the airways of 92.9 The Ticket. Tonight, the Red Sox looking for a sweep of the Tampa Bay Rays. Tomorrow night, Game 2, Celtics and Pacers, 7:30 pregame, 8 o'clock the first pitch. Then on Friday, the Red Sox welcome the Brewers to Fenway for a weekend series. First pitch at 6:10 as Parker sends that one on the ground and into left field for a one-out single. Lorelei reaches and it brings up Kira Gabrick. Gabrick getting her first at-bat of the game. Jada Bilodeau began the game in the 3-hole. She struck out back in the first. Now it's time to see what Kira can do. First pitch floats outside, snap throw to first, and diving back in is Parker. One and 0 is the count to the new Bronco number 3 hitter. That one through for strike 1. Milligan looked like she took something off that pitch once again, throwing a lot of spinners up there to the plate. Getting a lot of early swings too as she pounds the strike zone. 1-1 hit in the air to right. Catch is made for the second out of the inning. Back to first is Parker with 2 down. Fly out to center and a fly out to right with a single in between. 1 on, 2 out for Megan Delahanty. The crowd asking her to do it again after she had a 2-run home run back in the first. First pitch swinging, popped up, foul territory. Brown is underneath it and squeezes it for the third out of the inning. The Broncos go quickly in the third and through 3. It's Old Town 6, Hampden 2. Back to Hampden Academy right after this.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
Back here in Hampden, where our coverage is brought to you in part by Hillside Athletics. They are passionate about sports and feature cutting-edge equipment to help you better your game, like Golf Zone simulators, Hit Tracks batting cages, and TrackMan baseball for pitching and hitting. Elevate your game at Hillside Athletics. Visit hillsideathletics.com. We're also brought to you in part by Liberty Olton, licensed insurance agent. Liberty is an independent agent who helps individuals and small businesses find the best plans that suit their needs. Call Liberty Olton at 217-8214. Let's take a look at the Old Town High School profile. Enrollment of 534. Scott Gordon, the principal. Jeremy Bousquet, the AD. Did you know that there were approximately 119 dams built to support the lumber and paper industry on the Penobscot River that blocked fish migration and other animals from using the water? Well, that's a bit of a downer. As we begin the top of the fourth, Leading off the top of the fourth for the Coyotes, it will be Taylor Madden. Taylor reached on an error back in the first. One of the 9 Coyotes that came to plate in that first inning. Fly ball to right, backtracking to make the catch out and right is Kira Gabrick. Apparently it's Lorelei Parker out in right field now after some defensive changes by the Broncos. Kira has taken over in center field. Got some trusty scorers here crowding around home plate helping me out. First pitch swinging through strike one. Arabelle Milligan trying to help her own cause. She went down by way of the K back in the first. And Milligan finds herself quickly behind 0-2. At Bangor Tire Company, they've got you covered from a lawnmower to a skidder. Since 1927, the best in tires and service. Find it at 514 Colebrook Road in Herman or at bangortire.com. Milligan gets a piece of it and sends it over near Grayson Cox. Luckily, he had his head on a swivel. Saw that one coming his way. Grayson, a soon-to-be graduate here of Hampden Academy. Sage Evans waiting on deck as the lineup will flip for the Coyotes. One down in the top of the fourth, and Old Town in front by 4, 6-2. Swing and a miss. Milligan strikes out for a second time. Chute continues to rack up the strikeouts, now with 7. Here's the Hampden Academy School profile. Enrollment of 810. Reg Rulin, the principal. Barry Terrell, the AD. Did you know that before the Hampden Congregational Church was dedicated in 1835 on Main Road North, worshipers used to have service in the old Hampden Academy building? It has certainly been around for quite some time. Fouled just over our heads by Evans. And up onto the hill behind us for strike one. Sage so far today, a walk in the first, struck out swinging in the second. She stole a bag and scored. Launches that one high to even the count. Already the third at-bat of the game for Evans here in the fourth. Although after that first inning, Chute has settled down on the mound, allowing just one hit and a sac fly since. Evans again sends one foul back and into the fans behind home plate. Sage now down in the count, 1-2. Evans up for Athlete of the Week at 929theticket.com after a 3-hit effort against Ellsworth last week, which included a double and a home run. 1-2, a swing and a miss. Chute is in the zone now. 2 more strikeouts in the fourth to retire the Coyotes in order. Through 3.5, Old Town 6, Hampden 2. You're watching high school softball on Ticket TV.
Get up and go, no matter what day it is. We make sure nothing keeps us from doing what needs to be done, because we're driven by what we love. Milwaukee's outdoor power equipment handles any job, big or small. From trimmers, blowers, and mowers to chain and pole saws, Milwaukee's battery-operated high-output tools will help get you to the moments that matter most. Get what you need to keep you firing on all cylinders when you sign up for Napa Rewards. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
Welcome back to Hampden, getting ready for the bottom of the fourth inning. Due up for the Broncos. It'll be Kat Fashini, Addie Worcester, and Piper Parker, should anyone reach Aubrey Shaw to follow. Ticket TV brought to you in part by Pat's Pizza in Hampden, just down the road from us. Whether playing or watching, baseball and softball can work up quite an appetite. That's when it's time for Pat's Pizza on Main Road in Hampden. Call 947-6488 or visit patspizzahampden.com. bangorhomedailynews.com. For over 30 years, Bangor's best dry cleaners has been Union Street Laundromat and Dry Cleaning. Ask about their military and senior citizen discounts. Open 7 to 7, 7 days a week at 1001 Union Street in Bangor. Wondered why it was getting so dark here, and then I realized I've had my sunglasses on for this entire broadcast. The sun has now set. I will rid those for this fourth inning. Foschini swings through the first pitch, just got a piece of it, fouling it back to the backstop. Foschini, like Sage Evans on the other side for Old Town, up for Athlete of the Week this week after a 3-for-4 effort last week against Bangor, which included a complete game 12K effort on the mound. Cat watches back-to-back balls to get ahead in the count here, 2-1. Off-speed pitch is fouled back, and the count now even at 2-2. Cat flew out to center back in the first inning. Number 5 hitter in the Bronco lineup awaits the 2-2 and drives it out to left center field. Evans ranging over and has to reach down to make a basket catch off the top of her shoes. Nice play out in center by Evans. Good offer by Foschini, but she's the first out here in the fourth. One up, one down for Addie Worcester. She grounded out to third back in the second, leading off that inning, and watches a pitch through for strike one. Worcester on the ground, off the glove at third and into left field for a one-out single. One-out single for the Broncos. They'll bring up Piper Parker. Piper popped out to short, although it was more behind third base back in the second. She fouls this one back over our heads for strike one. At Frank's Bake Shop, they're family owned and operated since 1945. Check out Frank's Meals to Go, convenient and delicious. And don't forget those scrumptious baked goods that have made Frank's famous. Call 947-4594. Throw down to first, and diving back to the bag is Worcester. Frank's Bake Shop, 199 State Street in Bangor, and at franksbakery.com. In the air to left center field, into the gap and down. Falls for a second hit of the inning. A bit of a bobble out there. Worcester up to second. And 2 on, 1 down for the Broncos here in the fourth after back-to-back singles. Aubrey Shaw wants to keep it moving. Shaw doubled back in the second inning in her first plate appearance, but was stranded at second base. The Heating Lodge is where you can transform your living space into a cozy retreat, bringing families together one stove at a time. Shaw goes after the first pitch and rips it to deep left off the base of the wall. It'll score one as the throw comes into the cutoff. RBI double for Shaw, a third straight hit for the Broncos, and it brings the tying run to the plate in the place of Mariah Kuhn. Shaw with a ringing double, her second in as many at-bats. Now we got a meeting here in the infield. The Coyotes going to talk things over with runners on second and third. The ump calling for the breakup of that meeting. Players returning to their spots on the diamond, and Kuhn ready to dig in. Big opportunity here for the Broncos in the fourth. She shows bunt, pulls it back. The runner's got some fairly large leads off of second and third, and that makes Trim pop out in front of the plate to look them back. 1-0. Upstairs for ball 2. Kuhn ahead 2-0. 2 runners in scoring position. 1 down here in the 4th. And she flies that one to right. Madden makes the catch, tagging at 3rd and coming in to score another run for the Broncos. That's Worcester over there. Now we got another time and potentially a pitching change for the Coyotes. Yes, we do. The day is done for Arabelle Milligan after 3 2/3 inning. No, 2/3 after that sac fly. Had it right the first time. New pitcher on the mound for the Coyotes. Number 3 for the Coyotes now out there on the mound. Haley Soroy, a sophomore, taking over. So runner on second, 2 down here in the 4th after Kuhn plates a run with a sac fly. Spells the end of the day for Milligan. And the lineup for the Broncos turns over as Charlie Chute in there, going after the first pitch and fouling it back for strike 1. Chute 1 for 2 tonight. She doubled back in the first and flew out to center in the 3rd. She represents the tying run and trying to help out her own cause on the mound. 0-1. Down and in for ball 2, dropped by the catcher, and scooting down to 3rd goes Shaw. Out and away for ball 3. And outside. Lorelei Parker waiting on deck for the Broncos if Chute can get on base. Hit on the ground, high chopper to second, glove there, and a throw to first for the final out of the inning. The Broncos strand 1, but they pick up 2 and chip into that deficit. It's now a 2-run game through 4. Old Town 6, Hampden 4. Back for the 5th right after this.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And nobody knows better than our loyal customers.
Since 1994, our family has proudly sold and serviced John Deere products. Our customers know that quality and reliability set John Deere apart.
And right now at Greenway, take advantage of this offer.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 60 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth and Bangor.
Back in Hampden at Comfort Shoes and More, you can score the perfect footwear. They have shoes, sandals, boots, sneakers, hikers, slippers, and more. Their experts can help you find the fit that's best for your feet. Visit them across the street from Irving in Newport. And Memory Lane Assisted Living is where you can live the best of the rest of your life, where residents enjoy the comforts of a place to call their very own on Route 2 in Herman. Call 356-6851 for a free consultation. Coyotes playing on the diamond. Our coverage brought to you in part by the Old Town Dairy Queen and the Broadway Dairy Queen in Bangor. Get food and treats at the DQ Grill and Chill restaurant at 613 Stillwater Avenue in Old Town, while in Bangor enjoy your treats in the newly renovated DQ at 668 Broadway. Don't forget to start your weekdays the right way. The morning roast, 6 to 8 a.m. Brian Sullivan, Tyler Cruz, Jeff Hoke in the studio tomorrow morning, and the drive brings you home weekdays 4 to 6. Myself, Jim Churchill, and Aaron Jackson on the show tomorrow, previewing Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Celtics and the Indiana Pacers. Charlie Chute back out there for a fifth inning of work. Ava Braslett leading off here in the third, and that got as close to our camera as it possibly could have before that net extended just enough to keep that thing intact. Braslett 1 for 2 today, an RBI double back in the first. She also came around to score. That one upstairs for ball one. One and one, skips off the catcher's mitt after backing Braslett off the plate. Chute with a little heat behind that one. Again, Old Town scoring 5 of their 6 runs in the first inning when they sent 9 batters to the plate. Since then, Chute has allowed just 1 hit. She's got 7 strikeouts total in the game. Behind here, 2 and 1. Now the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the Coyote leadoff batter here in the fifth. Chute into the windup. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. It's another strikeout for Chute. In fact, that is 3 in a row after she got Milligan and Sage Evans in order to end the fourth inning. 8 total for the game. Actually make it 9. 2 each inning between the first and the fourth, and the 9th right there. Swinging through the first pitch is Natalie Fournier. Natalie 0 for 1 officially with a walk and a run scored in the first. 6-4 here in the top of the fifth inning. The Broncos trying to battle their way back into this contest. And a swing and a miss. Chute is dealing. Nothing and 2 to the Coyote number 3 hitter Natalie Fournier. And she watches strike 3 through. 10 Ks in the game for Charlie Chute. Two down by way of the K, and it brings up Emily Wheeler, Coyote third baseman. She is 2 for 2 with 2 doubles and 2 RBIs. Goes after the first pitch, might have another one. Lining it down the right field line to the corner. She's into second, takes a turn, but back to the bag with her third double of the game. More the same for Emily Wheeler. Mentioned that Chute had allowed just 1 hit since the first inning. Before that swing, it had been a double by Wheeler. Now she's got 3 of them to her credit and in scoring position with 2 down for Alexis DeGrasse. Broke up a string of 4 consecutive strikeouts for Chute. DeGrasse swings through the first pitch for strike 1. She's gone down twice by way of the K, looking in the first, swinging in the third. A ball there to even the count. The Growing Place helps families grow for less. And polishing your home for a style for a fraction of retail cost. Check them out first. Check them out often at 458 Hampden Street in Bangor. Another swing and a miss by Coyote hitters. And it's 1 and 2. At the Coach House Restaurant and Brewer, you can find home-style cooking, homemade desserts, and experience-friendly staff. It's the Coach House. Takeout available at 457 Wilson Street in Brewer and at thecoachhouserestaurant.com. Off the end of the bat, straight up. Is there a play to be had? Yes, there is. Making the play behind the plate, Aubrey Shaw to end the top of the fifth. Coyotes leave a runner at second, and through 4.5, they're in front by 2. Back to Hampden Academy right after this on Ticket TV.
At Midcoast Denture Design, we truly understand the importance of offering an affordable treatment plan that always considers your needs first. We create beautiful new full and partial dentures, as well as offering repairs and relines to your current dentures. We want your denture to fit comfortably, be affordable, and most of all, make you happy.
At Midcoast Denture Design, your smile is what matters most. In fact, it's our job to make sure you have a smile you can be proud of at a price you can afford.
Call Midcoast Denture Design,
because everyone deserves to have an awesome smile.
Back in Hampden, our coverage on Ticket TV brought to you by Tim's Plumbing, where service is specialty for all your plumbing needs. It's Tim's Plumbing. Call 735-4969 or visit timsplumbingmaine.com. Due up for the Broncos in the bottom of the fifth inning. 2-3-4 in the lineup. Lorelei Parker, Kira Gabrick, and Megan Delahanty. Parker leading things off. She is 1 for 2, popped out to second before ripping a single in the third. At Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company, for the best in landscaping materials, and equipment. It's Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company at 6 Wilson Way in Glenburn and at glenburnlandscape.com. Parker digs in to get the bottom of the fifth underway and watches it float high for ball 1. Going after the 1-0 and skying it into shallow center, Sage Evans cruises in for the first out of the fifth. 1 down, and it brings up Kira Gabrick. Gabrick coming to the plate for the second time after taking over for Jada Bilodeau. Kira flew out to right in her only plate appearance back in the third. First pitch misses upstairs. Down low. In there for a strike. One from Soroy on the ground to short and off the glove. Trying to make a backhanded play at short was Broslet. And the Broncos have a 1-out base runner. Sharply hit, but off the glove, so gotta give that one an E6 down to first for Gabrick. The tying run at the plate, it's Megan Delahanty. The Broncos want to see a replay of the first inning when Delahanty hit a 2-run home run. She watches the first pitch miss outside for ball 1. Meg, one of 3 seniors being honored here tonight for the Broncos. She has certainly done her part already, trying for more. That one misses up and away for ball 2. Soroy with the 2-0, and that's downstairs for ball 3. 3-0 the count to the Bronco cleanup hitter. Megan Delahanty, does she have a green light? The 3-0, she swings away and drives it to right down the line. That hops over the fence for a ground rule double. Might have cost the Broncos a run for the time being, as Gabrick has to hold up at third. Another extra base hit for Delahanty, and now Hampden has the tying runs in scoring position in the 5th inning. Hampden calling for a pinch runner. And they're going to bring one in for Delahanty out at second base. Number 21 entering the ball game. That is Danny Medor at second, taking the place for the time being of Delahanty. Here is Kat Foschini, Athlete of the Week nominee at 929theticket.com. Looking to add to the resume here. She's 0 for 2 today with a couple of flyouts to center. 2 runners in scoring position. And she swings and fouls the first pitch back for strike 1. Gabrick at third, Medor at second. Foschini at the dish, trying to bring them home and tie this game. A big swing there, and it's quickly 0-2 to the Bronco number 5 hitter. Soroy with a quick delivery, and just getting a piece of it is Foschini to stay alive. Nothing into the count. Foschini splits the gap in left center field and ties this game. Kat heading for second. She's got to hustle the relay. She slides in safe with a 2-run double, and we are even at 6 here in the 5th. 2-run double for Kat Foschini. And the Broncos have battled back from a 5-0 first inning deficit to tie the game at 6. Runner at second. Now the go-ahead run for Addie Worcester. 1 for 2 with a single her last time up, and blooping it into shallow right field for a single. Foschini had to hold up at second initially to see if that ball would fall in, so she has to stop at third. But the Broncos with a 3rd straight hit. Now runners on the corners. Still only 1 out in the 5th. Runners on the corners, and it's up to Piper Parker next for the Broncos, the first baseman. 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Soroy delivers strike 1. Brand new ball game here in the 5th, 6-6 as the Broncos have chipped away at it. Down and away, ball 2. Taking second without even a look is the base runner, Worcester. 2 in scoring position now. And a big swing. Parker just gets a piece of it and is behind in the count. Actually, the count's even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's ripped, knocked down at third. No play at first. Keeps a runner off the board for the Broncos, but loads the bases as Parker reaches on an infield single. The 4th straight hit by the Broncos here in the 5th. They have the bases loaded for Aubrey Shaw. All she's done tonight is hit a couple of doubles and drive in 2. She goes after the first pitch, popping it into foul territory down the right field line. That falls harmlessly to the turf. Shaw a double in the 2nd, where she was stranded at second, and then a 2-run double in the 4th. She also came around to score on a sac fly from Mariah Kuhn. 0-1 to Shaw. In the air to left, towards the gap. That's down. It's off the wall. 1 is in. 2 is in. Shaw heading for second with a 2-run double, and the Broncos have come all the way back from 5-0 down to take an 8-6 lead. Aubrey Shaw with her 3rd double of the game. Broncos aren't done yet. 5 hits in a row. And now here's Mariah Kuhn, who knocked in a runner last time up. Kuhn watches the first pitch in there for strike 1. Shaw 3 for 3. 3 doubles, 4 RBI. That's a night out of the 8-hole. breaking pitch. Nicely done by Soroy to get ahead in the count. 0-2. Charlie Chute on deck. The Hampden lineup will turn over. The 0-2 outside for ball one. Soroy with the 1-2. Through for strike three. Kuhn goes down looking. Now two in scoring position with 2 outs for Chute. Charlie is 1 for 3 today, a double back in the first. She is locked in on the mound. Shut down Old Town since that first inning, looking for more. Grounder back to the mound. They come home. No, it's a foul ball, just getting a piece of Chute's foot. So all that for naught. She'll have to come back to the plate. Trotting back down to third goes Parker. And we do it all over again with a 0-1 count. Chute waits on the 0-1. Off-speed pitch grounded on the infield through third. It'll score a run. Throw across the infield. Too late. It's dropped at first. Coming home is another Browns throw to the plate. Not in time. 2 more score. And the Broncos extend their lead. Now in front 10-6. Heads up base running by the Broncos. Lorelei Parker looks to keep the inning going. She led it off by flying out to center field. Doesn't want to make the second or 2 outs in this inning. What an inning it has been for the Broncos, though. At 1.5 hits in a row. They have scored 6 runs. That ball made its way over the top of the netting and kind of floated around. Didn't quite know where it was going. Luckily off to our right. Parker caught off guard there by a nice breaking pitch from Soroy. A ball and 2 strikes. Catching the inside corner and going down looking is Parker to end the 5th, but the Broncos make the most of it. They played 6 runs to take a 4-run lead to the 6th inning. It's Hampden 10, Old Town 6. Back for the 6th next on Ticket TV.
Days tend to be filled with tasks, chores, and challenges. At Varney Chevrolet, we want to take care of your vehicle so you have one less thing to worry about. Schedule a service appointment online or by phone from the comfort of your own home. Our highly experienced technicians will get your vehicle serviced quickly and properly the first time. Once complete, rest assured knowing that your vehicle will be ready to tackle your next adventure. Come experience Varney value, only at Varney Chevrolet.
Welcome back to Hampden. This game is really the tale of 2 so far tonight. The Old Town Coyotes scoring 5 runs in the first inning. Since that top of the first, Hampden 10, Old Town 1. They now own a 4-run lead. Need 6 defensive outs to close out their 10th win of the season. Ticket TV coverage brought to you in part by Knowlton Automotive, a full-service preventative maintenance and auto repair center, family-owned and operated. Knowlton Automotive provides guaranteed service at a fair price. 3297 Broadway in Kentuskeg and at knowltonautomotive.net. Bangor Floral is where you can make memories and send flowers. Call 947-4569 or go to bangorfloral.net. Located at the In-Town Plaza, 332 Harlow Street in Bangor. Danica Brown leads off the 6th inning She's driven in at least a run in her first 2 at-bats of the game, a 2-run homer back in the first, a sac fly in the third. So officially 1 for 1 with that home run, 3 RBIs and a run scored. Her team now trailing by 4. Brown watches the first pitch low for ball 1. The local neighborhood marketplace is the home of Bill's Bagels. They feature a wide array of grab-and-go sandwiches, subs, groceries, fresh produce, and they're an agency liquor store. Don't forget about the Beer Cave, the local neighborhood marketplace at 153 Park Street in Orono. Brown watches that one low for ball 2. Update from the baseball diamond, the Hampden Academy Broncos in search of a 13th win in 14 tries this year, leading Old Town 3-0 in the bottom of the 5th. Chute gets a strike across to Brown. 2-1 the count. That one's driven in the air to center, hit well, going back, and Danica Brown has her second home run of the game. A big swing to begin the 6th. Danica Brown, 2 homers, now 4 RBI, and the Coyotes back within 3 to begin this top of the 6th. Danica Brown doing damage in that 6th spot in the Coyote lineup. And now the Broncos will just talk things over quickly on the mound. Brianna Trim due up next as we take a look at that last swing by Danica Brown. Elevated pitch and just went up with it. Trim is 0 for 2. She flew out to left in the first, struck out in the third, and swings through the first pitch here for strike 1. For Chute, that was her first run allowed since the 3rd inning. Just the second given up since the first. A little extra something behind that one as Trim just gets a piece and is behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2, and it's fouled wide of third to stay alive, and off the hands of Trim that time, having to flex those hands. Danforth's Down Home Supermarket is family owned and operated since 2007, now with 2 great locations, Route 2 in Herman and Somerset Avenue in Pittsfield. There's the 0-2 once more, and a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 11 for Charlie Chute on senior night. Now 1 down in the 6th for Taylor Madden. Taylor 0 for 2. She did reach on an error back in the first. She goes after the first pitch and pops it up into shallow right. Out there to make it the catch is Parker for the second out of the inning. Madden flying out to right for the second straight at-bat. And we'll have a new batter in this pitcher's spot. Soroy getting her first trip to the plate. Arabelle Milligan, starting pitcher for the Coyotes, struck out in each of her at-bats in the first and the fourth. So it's up to Soroy to extend the 6th after Danica Brown led it off with a home run. The first pitch is pumped in for strike 1. Chute has become a strike-throwing machine since the first inning. Not that she wasn't in the first, it's just that the Coyotes were making contact with those strikes. Fouled off, and it's 0-2 to the Coyote number 9 hitter. Auto Radiator Services has been serving the greater Bangor area for over 50 years for general maintenance, repairs, and specialty services like remote car starters, great for those cold winter mornings or hot summer afternoons. Call 942-4554 or stop by at 568 Hampden Street in Bangor. The 0-2 in the air, out to left, hit well, going back. It's another home run for the Coyotes. Soroy jumping her way around the bag at second, pumping her fists, and Old Town is back within 2 runs, now 10-8. Soroy with a big swing to help her own cause on the mound. Take another look. Another pitch upstairs. Soroy leaning into that one and taking it out to left. As the lineup turns over for the Coyotes, and it'll bring up Sage Evans. Sage had a homer last week against Ellsworth. And they're trying to get that ball to Soroy in the dugout. Seems it's her first career home run. And now they finally do, with the umpire making it over there to give her that ball. So the Coyotes with 3 homers in this game. Megan Delahanty has one for the Broncos. 4 homers, 18 runs. We're not close to being done. First pitch swinging is Evans, skying it into right field. Coming on is Parker to make the catch for the final out of the inning. The Coyotes get 2 on a pair of solo home runs from Brown and Soroy. They are 2 runs closer as we turn to the bottom of the 6th. Hampden 10, Old Town 8 on Ticket TV.
Life is so much better when you impact the lives of those around you, and with Creative Options, you will. Creative Options provides services and support to adults with intellectual disabilities, and right now, Creative Options is looking for shared living providers who take clients into their own homes, kind of like adult foster care. You'll enjoy a generous, tax-free stipend to work from home and make a difference in someone's life. To apply for this tremendous opportunity, simply visit creativeoptionsllc.org. That's creativeoptionsllc.org.
Welcome back to Hampden, where the ball is flying tonight. 4 home runs, 18 runs on the board so far. The Broncos lead the Coyotes 10-8 after initially trailing this game 5-zip. Coverage on Ticket TV brought to you in part by the Henry's Bridal Boutique. If you're in last-minute need of a tuxedo or dress, call up the Henry's Bridal Boutique. They can help. Visit them at 31 Washington Street in Bangor or online at thehenrysbridal.com. Leading off for the Broncos in the bottom of the 6th inning, it's Kira Gabrick. She reached on an E6 her last time up and came around to score. Kira took over after the first inning for Jada Bilodeau, who began the game in the 3-hole for the Broncos. Swinging away and lining it out to center, but right there is Sage Evans. She barely had to move off the spot she was standing. 1 up, 1 down for the Broncos in the 6th. Struck well by Gabrick, but rated Evans out in center field. That'll bring up Megan Delahanty. She's been busy at the dish. 2 for 3 with a double, a home run, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. First pitch misses outside, or it's actually was kind of shielded from that call. We'll have to see here in a second. That one skips in low for a ball. Upstairs, and Delahanty ahead in the count. Under the lights here in Hampden, Delante in on the hands. A nice play. Sprinting over from shortstop to make the grab is Bracelet for the second out. 2 down, and I'll bring up Kat Fashini. She had a clutch 2-run double her last time up in the 5th. Also came around to score, officially 1 for 3 today. First pitch to Kat, through for strike 1. Fashini 2 RBIs and all kinds of strikeouts on the mound, 11 in total. As that pitch misses low. And that pitch dips low for ball 2. That pitch misses upstairs, and it's 3 balls to the Hampden number 5 hitter. Three and 1 on the ground to short. Up with it is Bracelet across the diamond for the out. That retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Broncos, but they need 3 outs of their own. On the defensive side of things, when we come back in the top of the 7th, it's Hampden 10, Old Town 8. The Broncos looking to close out their 10th win of the season. Next on Ticket TV.
Your locally family-owned McDonald's, Wilson Street Brewer, Main Street, and Union Street in Bangor are hiring weekend team members. Work full-time or part-time as a second job. Apply online at jobs.mchire.com and learn more about the Archways tuition assistance to further your education and future. Once again, you can apply online at jobs.mchire.com for openings at Wilson Street in Brewer, Main Street, and Union Street in Bangor for weekend team members. Get started today at jobs.mchire.com.
Back here in Hampden, rally time for the Coyotes. They scored 5 in the first inning. Since then, have been outscored 10-3. And it's Hampden Academy with a 2-run lead as we begin what could be the last half inning here tonight. Take a look at the upcoming schedules here. First for the Coyotes, they come in winners of 5 straight. You see the last 3 there over Ellsworth and 2 against Presque Isle last Friday. They host Old Town on Friday before hosting Orono next Tuesday. Both those games at 4:30. For the Broncos, after winning 2 of their last 3, they head on the road to Brewer. We'll have that game for you on Friday night. And then on the road at Herman next Tuesday at 4:30. Leading off the top of the 7th inning for the Coyotes, it's the shortstop, Ava Bracelet. She is 1 for 3 with a double, an RBI, and a run scored. That was back in the first. She fouls the first pitch off, and it nearly came back to get a piece of her off the top of the net. Nothing and 1. Chute looking to go the distance, but misses there for ball 1. Ten to 8 here in the top of the 7th. 1-1 the count on the Coyote leadoff hitter. In the air to center. Ranging back, still going, reaching up and squeezing it for the first out of the inning. Thought I saw a little yellow sticking out of the end of the leather there as that ball almost squirted out of the glove, but it is out number 1 here in the 7th. Broncos need 2 more of those. Natalie Fournier due up next for the Coyotes. 0 for 2 with a walk back in the first and a run scored. She has gone down by way of the K her last 2 times up, swinging in the second and looking in the 5th. 2 of the 11 strikeouts for Chute, who delivers low for ball 1. Good crowd here around the softball diamond on senior night in Hampden, hoping that their Broncos close out what would be their 10th win of the season. Fournier ahead in the count, 2-0. Chute checks the wristband, now to the rubber. Home with the 2-0. And it catches some black for strike one. Two and one to the Coyote number 3 hitter. Fournier waits, Chute into the delivery. And it's upstairs for ball 3. Patient at bat for Fournier. Potential tying run on deck. If Fournier can reach, it's Emily Wheeler due up next. She has doubled every time to the plate tonight. Catching the corner for strike 2. Chute a K away from strikeout number 12. Here it is. In there for strike 3, catching the inside corner. The 12th strikeout of the game for Charlie. Third time that Fournier has gone down. Second time looking. And it's up to Emily Wheeler to keep this game alive for the Coyotes. Emily 3 for 3 with 3 doubles, couple RBI, and a run scored. Cleanup hitter for Old Town. Watches the first pitch low for ball 1. Chute takes a second. Looking in for the sign. Now toes the rubber. The 0-1 fouled off the top of the screen. Back in front of home plate for strike 1. If Wheeler can get on base, it's Alexis DeGrasse on deck for the Coyotes. Danica Brown in the hole. She's got 2 home runs here tonight. Coyotes will love to get her back up to the plate. Chute not all that close with that delivery. 2-1 the count to Wheeler. Two and one. And it catches the corner and evens the count at 2-2. 2-2 to Wheeler. Chute to the wrist, to the rubber, into the windup. And popped up. A play to be made in foul territory. Back into fair territory. It's off the glove of the shortstop. Digging hard is Wheeler into second base. Contact was made in fair territory, so the game is extended. Wheeler ends up on second thanks to the E6, a lifeline for the Coyotes with 2 down in the 7th. That ball was initially in foul territory. The wind blew it back onto the fair side of the line. And here's Alexis DeGrasse, 0 for 3. Twice struck out and a pop out in foul territory to the catcher. She represents the tying run. And watches the first pitch through for strike 1. Nothing in 1. DeGrasse awaits. And it's upstairs for ball 1. wind picking up here at Hampden Academy. Jute much more deliberate with her pace here in the 7th. 1-1, a big swing and a miss. And once again, the Coyotes are down to their final strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Alexis DeGrasse. Still playing because of an error. Hampden thought they had the 3rd out, not to be. Jute looking to put away DeGrasse. In the air to center. Caught there, and the Broncos win on senior night. Hampden erases a 5-0 first inning deficit and battles back for a 10-8 victory over the Old Town Coyotes, win number 10 on the season for the Broncos. 18 runs, 4 home runs, a dozen strikeouts for Charlie Chute on the mound. This game had a little bit of everything, and we'll recap it coming up next in the postgame here on Ticket TV.
Your local professional eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
Have you tried the new Happy Hour specials at Uno Pizzeria and Grill? Just $6 gets you cheesy garlic bread, mozzarella sticks, buffalo chicken quesadillas, cheeseburger sliders, and much more, Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m., 9 to close, and all day Sundays. Don't forget about the dough raiser at Uno's. Schedule a dough raiser for your local fundraiser and earn up to 25% of event sales. Contact your local Uno Pizzeria in Bangor for more details at 725 Stillwater Avenue and place your orders at 947-5000 and unos.com.
To my first Mazda, thanks for always being there for me. Watch after your next owner, as you have me.
Find your Mazda today at Varney Mazda in Bangor.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Like our spicy Cajun chicken with Cajun seasoned grilled chicken breast and a house-made Cajun mayo. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Visit 920 Stillwater Avenue, Bangor.
Acadia Federal Credit Union keeps you in touch with your money using our mobile app, Acadia Go. Access your account anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, pay bills, and even deposit checks with the tap of a button. That's not all. Now with Apple Pay, use your fingerprint to pay for purchases. It's quick and your account information is never shared. Apple Pay is safe and private. Acadia Federal Credit Union. We keep you mobile.
You deserve a clean car. Let the pros at Dean's Detailing renew your vehicle's appearance and protect your auto investment. Enjoy your ride. Dean's gift cards are the perfect fit. Dean'sDetailing.com.
Back here on Ticket TV, welcome into the post-game show. Post-game show presented by McDonald's, your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor, as well as Wilson Street in Brewer. They are hiring. Work a flexible schedule. You can work 5 or 40 hours. It's all about what works for you. Start at $17 and up. Search for these locations at jobs.mcguire.com. Game recap time brought to you by Uno Pizzeria and Grill. The Hampden Academy Broncos faced a 5-0 deficit the first time they came to the plate. The Coyotes scoring 5 in the top half of the first. It was Ava Braslett with an RBI double, Emily Wheeler with a 2-run double, and Danica Brown with a 2-run home run. But then the Broncos slowly chipped away at it before plating 6 runs in the 5th inning to, at the time, take a 10-6 lead. The Coyotes would get 2 closer. Danica Brown, a second home run, And then Soroy, who took over on the mound, also adding a solo home run in the 6th inning. But Kat Foschini locking things down on the mound for the Broncos, going the complete game with 12 strikeouts. Let's take a look at some of the replays from this one. Highlights are brought to you by Next Home Experience. For the 3rd straight year, Next Home is the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. This from back in that 1st inning when the Coyotes sent 9 batters to the plate. 5 of them scored. As the sun was setting here at Hampden Academy, thought at that point we might be in jeopardy of a short contest here. But back came Hampden. There's the Danica Brown first of 2 home runs, a 2-run shot in the 1st. Now Hampden coming back with a couple of runs of their own. That a double to lead off the 1st inning by Charlie Shute. Here's Megan Delahanty with her 2-run home run in the bottom of the 1st. Straight away center field. Nice play made out at second base by Addie Worcester. Aubrey Shaw, 3 for 3 with a double every time she came to the plate tonight. That one a ground rule double, popping up and over the right field fence. Little bloop there. Coyotes played another as Addie Worcester, as Emily Wheeler comes sliding in to score. Sage Evans with a shoestring catch out in center. There's another double off the bat of Aubrey Shaw. Piper Parker coming in to score. A nice play made behind the plate by, once again, Shaw. This time her defensive duties. Delahanty, a second extra base hit of the game. That came in the 5th as part of that 6-run 5th inning for the Broncos. A rip by Kat Foschini. That would plate 2 in the 5th. And then Aubrey Shaw once more. This double actually proved to be the difference in the ball game. That brought home a couple of runs and made it 10. Actually, it made it 8-6. 2 more would then score on this play. As Hampden scored their 9th and 10th runs of the game before Danica Brown going deep for the 2nd time. Again, straight away center on a line. And then you'll see Soroy. Maybe. Maybe not. Here's Soroy. They would retrieve this ball after the fact, which tells me that's her first career home run. Sending it out to left field. Got the Coyotes back within 2, but that's as close as they would get. Once again, those highlights brought to you by Next Home Experience. Our coverage on Ticket TV also presented by Greenway Equipment. It's Greenway Equipment Sales, your locally owned John Deere dealer, celebrating 30 years in business. See the Smith Brothers in Bangor and Ellsworth because nothing runs like a Deere. Time to award our player of the game. And I'm going to give the player of the game to the senior on senior night. And that would be Charlie Chute for her efforts on the mound. Not often do you give up a 5-run first inning and end up as the player of the game. But after that, Charlie buckled down. She went the distance, 7 innings. She allowed just 3 hits after that first. Would only give up 3 more runs the rest of the way. Walked 2, struck out 12 to get the win here on senior night, the 10th of the season for the Broncos. Player of the game presented by Firehouse Subs. Back for a limited time. It's the barbecue Cuban sub featuring slow smoked pulled pork, honey ham, melted Swiss, golden barbecue sauce, slaw, and spicy pickle chips at Firehouse Subs, 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Now time for a play of the game, and you saw it as we were showing you those highlights just a moment ago. A 2-run double for Aubrey Shaw. She doubled every time she came to the plate. 3 for 3 with 3 doubles. She had 4 RBI, 2 runs scored. That one is part of the big 6-run 5th inning for the Broncos as they battle back here tonight. Only thing left to do now is take a look at our upcoming broadcast schedule. We'll be back at it on Friday with a couple of games over in Brewer featuring the Hampden Academy Broncos baseball and softball at 7 p.m. And then next week, final dates of the regular season, Bangor Brewer baseball Tuesday night at 7, Old Town at John Baptist baseball Wednesday afternoon at 4:30. Now, to give credit where it's due, Evan Staples setting this place up when it was 119 degrees this afternoon. He was directing, producing, doing the graphics. Grayson Cox and Jordan Wells on the camera. And I am Mark Paulette saying so long here from Hampden Academy. The Broncos score a 10-8 victory on senior night, their 10th win of the season over the Old Town Coyotes. This has been high school softball on Ticket TV.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And nobody knows better than our loyal customers.
Since 1994, our family has proudly sold and serviced John Deere products. Our customers know that quality and reliability set John Deere apart.
And right now at Greenway, take advantage of this offer.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 60 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth and Bangor.
Hey you! Yes, you! Are you between the ages of 16 and 24 trying to plan your future? Let the dedicated team at Job Corps get you headed in the right direction. Earn your diploma or get certified in a vocation in less than a year. Call today to change your life.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
High School Sports on Ticket TV has been presented by Greenway Equipment Sales, McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street Bangor and Wilson Street Brewer, Next Home Experience, Firehouse Subs, Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, Hidden Meadows Golf Course, and Levesque Business Solutions. High School Sports on Ticket TV also brought to you by Northeast Driving School, Dean's Detailing, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, Varney Mazda, Varney Chevrolet, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Loring Job Corps, Coldbrook Mitsubishi, Blackfly Coffee, Mad Cat and Company, Novus Auto Glass, Bangor Window Shade, Hartford's Auto Service, Flash Me Maine Photo Booths, Bennett Auto Center, Tiller and Rye, Angelo's Pizzeria, Hillside Athletics, Liberty Olton Insurance, Bangor Tire Company, Pat's Pizza Hampden, Union Street Laundromat and Dry Cleaners, Frank's Bake Shop, The Heating Lodge, Comfort Shoes and More, Memory Lane Assisted Living, The Growing Place, The Coach House Restaurant, Tim's Plumbing, Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company, Knowlton Automotive, Bangor Floral, The Local in Orono, Doors Equipment Company, Napa Auto Parts, Hammond Lumber Company, Creative Options, Midcoast Denture Design, Fielder's Choice Ice Cream, Auto Radiator Services, Henry's Bridal Boutique, Dairy Queen in Bangor and Old Town, and First National Bank. Ticket TV is a production of Maine Sports Leader 92.9 The Ticket and Sportsnet Maine.